Good morning, good morning. I am on my way to work, and while I am, let me tell you very briefly about a story that happened yesterday at work because it's pretty wild, if you ask me. So they had hired on someone new last week who was basically training to become our general manager up front. When she was interviewed, she was told, hey, we would like you to work 8 to 4 for these first 2 weeks to really learn everything. And she said, cool. Well, as soon as she started last week, she was texting the owner being like, hey, so can I do these hours instead? Like, I'm just still working nights at my other job, so like, and so they said, yeah, okay, I guess that's all right, but like, that's not what we talked about, right? So, cut to Saturday, this person was a no-call, no-show. And when our owner texted her on Monday about it and was like, hey, like, that's not cool, that's not okay, they came back and were like, I'm so sorry, like, I promise that's not a normal thing. My alarm, I slept through it, and then by the time I woke up, like, I was just so out of it, whatever. And our owner was like, why didn't you call anyone or text anyone? And she was like, well, I knew you were out of town and I didn't want to bother you, and I didn't know who else to call. You could call the actual bakery. And so anyway, she like begged and begged for another chance, right? And so our owner gave it to her and said, okay, but this coming week, like, we're gonna really see. So on Tuesday, before they left on Tuesday, they were saying, they discussed her hours for the week, or not for the week, for the next day, for Wednesday. She was like, okay, you're gonna be here 8 to 3. And she was like, yes. They were like, okay, perfect. Cut to 7 a.m. yesterday morning, she is texting the owner going, hey, so I'm actually gonna come in more around like 9:30 or 10. Not even like asking, like just telling. And Melinda, our owner, didn't like immediately reply because she was busy doing stuff. And then the worker called and was like, hey, I just want to make sure that you got my text. And the owner was like, yeah, I did, but I'm not happy about it because we literally just talked yesterday. And so anyway, she, once again, she was like, please, I'm so sorry. Like, this is not like a normal thing. We're having car trouble, but I can get there. Like, all of the right? And so our owner says, okay, you can come in at 9:30. But we're gonna have a serious talk. We're gonna sit down and have a serious talk after work. And she never showed up. Which is wild. So there goes that. Also, I made myself French toast sticks, but I ate 2 of them, but I'm not super hungry for them right now for whatever reason, but I know I'm going to be. So as crazy as it sounds, I'm gonna bring them in there with me. Because I'm the only one working from 8 to 9, so. Can someone explain to me why I come home and there are trucks everywhere and a truck parked practically sideways in my driveway, so I have to park in my grass? Hello. It is 5:23. I am heading out to rehearsal because I am not called until 6:30. They're working with the 2 actors there is a Santa Claus for the first half hour, so the rest of us are called at 6:30 and going until 9. So I'm so excited. First music rehearsal. It's gonna be so much fun. So what I'm learning is I'm going to have to be very, very careful on these weekdays, looking at the time. I left 15 minutes. I left at 5:15 because it was telling me it was gonna take me an hour to get there. When I actually left, it said an hour and 7 minutes. And so I'm still gonna be on time, but I'm gonna need to get gas very, very soon on the way back because that's another thing I didn't think of. Thank goodness I brought my card with me. But anyway, I guess what I'm gonna have to do is pretty much, just to play it extra safe, is I'm pretty much gonna leave like 20 minutes early on these weekday rehearsals. Well, I made it and I was able to stop and get gas, which is really nice. So Yay! Music rehearsal went so well. Oh my gosh, we did Happy All the Time and Sparkle Jolly, the ensemble parts of Sparkle Jolly, because that's, you know. And then the finale, because it's basically the same as Sparkle Jolly. I think we're sounding so great already on like the first rehearsal. So awesome. And now it's time to go home. Okay, I am heading to bed. As I said, it was an amazing rehearsal. So much fun. I gotta look at the schedule because we don't have rehearsal on Saturday. Because once again, the other show that's going on, we have a lot of people in that. And there would be no point in doing a blocking rehearsal with like half of the cast missing. So that means the next rehearsal won't be until Tuesday. Sad face. But I'm gonna have to look because I don't know. I'm assuming it's gonna be choreography, but I'm not 100% sure. So I am gonna look at that. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Social media is in the description. Love you all.